Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Coming into the studio, we get to say good morning to Megan Penny from Cranmore.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good.
How's everything? How's everything up there at the mountain?
It's been very busy, but that's good. That's what we want. So yeah, it's a good week.
Absolutely. So, all right. So you got another 8 inches of snow last night
Yeah.
on the mountain. So
Another.
it's like, when is it going to stop? I mean,
Right.
there's just so much snow.
I don't know. I hope it never stops for
Never
us,
stops.
right? You just want that fresh powder. You want to be out there in fresh tracks as much as you can. So
So you had
yeah,
a good vacation week.
Yep. Lots of fresh snow.
And then obviously, as we just said, more last night. So what do you got planned for today? There's a bunch of things on the roster for Cranmore for today.
Yeah, so the fun's not stopping yet. So we have the Mount Washington Valley Gate Chase to benefit the community center today.
And what does that entail besides chasing gates?
Yeah, right. So it works similarly to the Hope on the Slopes Race to Beat Cancer. So you can basically race in the NASTAR course and raise money for a good cause. There is a donation that you have to make, but it gets you that lift ticket and then the chance to race and then the award ceremony and fun afterward. Then we have our Jibbin' for Jen's Friends freestyle competition going on today. That you also have to make a donation, but again, it's going to a really good cause.
Right, absolutely.
So today's a pretty cause-worthy day at Cranmore, I guess.
Plus, as we see there, you also have Sportoma Demo Day is happening today. Plus, there's an opera today.
There is operas.
So
the gravel band will be there.
So plenty of things going on. Plus, 8 inches of fresh snow.
You can't beat that.
So, what? Have you been out skiing? I mean, that's, it's kind of one of those silly questions. Well, you work in a ski area, you must ski all the time. That's not always the case. But have you been out this week?
I have been out this week. I went out, whichever the last storm was, I was out in that powder, and it was amazing. It was one of the best days, and the morning was perfect because it snowed a little bit, and it was sunny, and then it started to snow again, and the sun was like peeking through, and it was like snowing and sunny at the same time. It was a perfect day.
Well, that's one of the things about Cranmore too. The way that it faces, you have the sun beating down on you, and the great conditions. So it really it works out very well.
It really does. Being south-facing is very nice because even when it's cold, you still have the sun on you, where it's not going to be. It's not going to be terrible.
Right. Plus,
the sun.
With all the snow that's on the ground, I mean, Cranmore is going to be open for a while, so you can enjoy that sun.
Definitely.
Sun in your face there. And so what do you got planned for vacation week, or second part of vacation week?
Second part of vacation week, I think the most important thing to say is that we're going to have tubing and the Mountain Adventure Park stuff open. They'll open later in the afternoon at 1, and then they'll stay open all day with tubing, mountain coaster, zip line, and swing. So New Hampshire vacation can take advantage of that stuff too. And then Friday they'll have normal hours, 11 a.m. to 9, and the weekend hours will go back to normal.
And I saw that today's gone back to the other pricing.
Yep, we're back in our non-holiday pricing.
So that's kind of a nice little bonus there. So if you're up here doing some skiing, and you think you get a lot of people today, try to get those last runs in before they
they
head out. Plus you have the new people coming in.
Yeah, I think that's usually how it works. There's a nice rotation of people leaving but coming in, and then with the new snow, I think that we'll have quite a few people there.
Yeah. And then what do you have planned for the spring?
For the spring,
I can't believe we're talking about that. March 1st is coming up.
So they're like 2 weeks from now, I guess, would be the Hannes Schneider Meister Cup stuff will be going on. Then we're looking at the spring splash, that sort of thing. Lots of different things coming up in the spring once it gets warmer outside. Plus the spring skiing will be really nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so that's always fun. And then any secrets at Cranmore? Anything you want to share? Like what Cranmore's got under their belt for the future? Or,
Well, we've been working on summer stuff, so the summer is quickly approaching. So I guess that's a little hint to come out for the summer too.
Hard to believe.
Coming year round, yeah.
We're already talking about that. So.
Yep, working on summer.
Alrighty. So you've been out skiing, so that's important. And we're hearing great things about the snow conditions. So, what's your favorite trail?
I like to do I like Ski Meister a lot. I also like Schneider to Artist Falls. I find that Ski Meister is it's typically always amazing. Yeah. Especially the view that you can see from that's Ski Meister, Aalborg, Kandahar. You can see Mount Washington on those really clear days, and that's
over on that side.
Yeah.
So that's actually my favorite side too.
Nice.
I like to go down that and and see that. Plus, but you know, the backside now with the new lift.
Yep.
Is just fabulous. It's that much easier to get up there and do what you want to do.
Yeah, our event coordinator said that him and his friend the other day were just taking that triple back and forth up just because it was just a quick run. It's fun to just kind of switch it up and not, if the lift lines are long, it's a good option to go down there and take that triple up.
Right. Well, that sounds great. And so I'm trying to think, what anything else you want to throw out here, Megan?
I don't think so. You can always go to cranmore.com or follow us on social media for all that fun stuff.
Well, and that's what you get to partake in.
I get to do that stuff.
So if you're checking the social media, that means that Megan has done her job right.
Yes.
And so that people get to see that. So, and what are the hours this week for New Hampshire Vacation?
For New Hampshire Vacation, we have our normal operating hours. We're open 9 to 4, and then tubing should be open. Mountain Adventure Park stuff should be 1 to 9. But check online, of course, for all the updates and the snow report and that sort of thing, and the weather. We'll update you there and everything, and on social media.
That sounds great. Well, Megan, thanks so much for coming down here this morning, and you get to head on up, slap on those boards, and hopefully do some skiing today.
Yeah.
And you can definitely check it out. Go to cranmore.com for all the information. And thanks so much.
Thank you.
And we'll